Hey, good day, everyone. This is your man, Jason Myles, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share. I like it when you do that. It helps me out a lot. It's really a solid when you do that for someone whose information you appreciate. So thank you. Thank you for those that have subscribed. Thank you for those that do and have commented and liked. I appreciate that very much. So for those of you that haven't, please do. Today we're going to talk about how you could identify and nurture talent and what that means for your business. And we're going to get right into it right after this. So in identifying and nurturing talent, it requires you to release the reins, if you will, in your business. Now, a lot of people don't like to do that. I know that most of you that are watching this right now, you know someone. You know probably several someones that are not necessarily control freaks, but to one extent or the other, they're a control freak. They don't want to let the reins go. They want to make sure that they're on everything. They're nitpicky. They like to say they're detail oriented, but that's not what it is. They're micromanagers and they're getting in the way of their progress. But in order for you to truly succeed in business, really succeed, to really achieve your goals and elevate, you're going to 100% have to let the reins go. But that has everything to do with you and your ability to identify talent. But you also have to nurture that talent. It's not enough to just identify it. We all see things in people and we try to push them where we want them to go, and they don't go that way because that's not what they really want to do, right? But we can see that they're capable of doing it, that they can be great and excel at it, but we're pushing them to go in a way that they don't necessarily want to go. So I don't look outwardly for talent. I look inwardly for talent. I look for the people that are bothering me about an opportunity because they're in the space that I'm in. They want to do what I'm doing, maybe even better. And if I can bring them in, because I can obviously identify the talent, if I can bring them in and nurture them and make them feel wanted and not necessarily special, but valued, they're going to stick around. They're going to stick around and they're going to add a ton of value to your company. They're going to take your company to places that you couldn't take it, not without them. And it's not just one person, it's several people. It depends on how big you want to scale. It's several people that you're going to have to identify the talent and then nurture that talent, give them the authority, the okay to go and do what they need to do without hovering over their shoulder and looking at everything they do and questioning every decision that they make. That does not bode well for a successful business. Not long term, short term maybe, but you'll be by yourself in that business if that's the attitude you take. But if you accept the fact that you have a business that you want to grow, and as you grow that business, you bring in people, because here's what a lot of entrepreneurs say. Well, I don't have any money to pay that person. I don't have the money to pay that person. The reality of it is you're going to pay that person a fraction of basically the business that they're bringing in every year, right? You're going to pay them a salary, maybe some bonus structure that's associated with it as well. But if they're just as good as you, you've doubled your business. You've doubled your output. If they're just as good as you set the mile markers for their success. You dictate what they need to do in a particular time frame. You put the fire under their feet because the fire is always under yours as the business owner. So if they can meet those milestones, and I don't know, maybe you're paying them $60,000, $70,000 a year as a base with a bonus structure if they make it. If your job is what we do as wholesalers, real estate investors, we'll wholesale, fix and flip, lease option, just of all those different things, right? If you're doing the same thing and you've got someone that is as good as you, maybe a little more energy, because they're a little more excited. They haven't been weathered by the business yet, but you can dictate what they need to do, and they can double your output. If you're making $200,000 or $400,000 a year, if this is just your business, you're probably making at least $200,000 or $300,000 a year. If this is all you do, some people might make 100, but that's fine. Let's stick with that $100,000, right? You're making $100,000 a year, and you decide to hire this person, and you're gonna pay them $50,000 a year, but they're doing $100,000 a year in business. You haven't done any more work, but you made 50% more money by identifying and nurturing that talent. That is how you scale your business. That is how you're going to grow into something bigger than you could even have imagined over a relatively short period of time. So identify the talent. Learn how to do that if you don't know how to do it. And allow yourself to nurture that talent and let them do what they do. Let go of the reins. Don't be a micromanager. Of course, stay on top of them to make sure that they're following the strategy and the processes that you put in place, but don't micromanage. If you really want to scale your business, identify the talent, nurture the talent, allow them to do it, meet with them on a daily basis if you have an office that you share, maybe a couple times a week, at least once a week, once you've let your marching orders be known, and allow them to do their job. Because in doing their job, you're making more money. And as your company grows and you hire another person, maybe not to be exactly that person, but maybe to help that person out, and so on and so forth. And you show that person how to duplicate themselves, like you showed this person that you hired how you duplicated yourself, right? You duplicated yourself with them. Now you're going to show them how to do the same thing. In the end, you're just making more money. You're just making more money. So look, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, please share this information with people that you think may need to hear it. But like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with me what you like and what you don't like, what you want to hear more of. My name is Jason Myles, and I'm here to share with you real estate and business development information on a weekly basis. So thank you for the time. Subscribe right here, and I'll see you next week.